And what I basically do with that is I specialize in storytelling for whatever your company is. But we can do everything like weddings, concerts, events, event capturing. But what I love to do is brand development. So today, actually, funny enough, we just launched something called Social Content Masters.
Okay.
And what we do for you there.
You just launched it today?
Just today, just a couple hours before here.
That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Yeah. And the goal for that is we create you a month's worth of content in one day. So we script it, we film it, edit it, and post it. And yeah, no more shots in the dark for you because you tell us where your clients are, and we know we have the tools to find them and to look at what trends they're into, what they're searching, everything. So we take care of it all for you, because the one thing that you don't have, and every entrepreneur knows this, we don't have time.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah,
we got to buy back our time. Mm-hmm. So how long have you been in Vegas again?
8 years.
8 years. Awesome. And where were you before here?
Florida.
Oh man, Florida's also kind of popping.
Yeah.
But Vegas is definitely probably, I think one of the most popping. What did you? Let's see. Like, would you agree with that statement that Vegas is pretty momentous at the moment?
I mean, it depends what you're looking into. I mean, if you want the party scene, I'm sorry, Vegas ain't got it compared to Florida, but.
Well, I wasn't, sure. I would say Vegas is pretty good at partying, but yeah, they are. We're in the top 3 or 5 for sure. But,
yeah.
Miami's just crazy. But no, I meant for business.
Yeah, I know. For business, I will say this: Vegas is way more business friendly.
Right.
Florida, government wise, everything, it's very promotional for business. But the problem with it is there's so many people there, and it's just so densely packed that it's hard to find a community of people who are interested in business.
Okay.
It's extremely tough. And it's like a thing of just, you usually need money before you can even meet people who are interested in doing that stuff there.
Right.
And yeah, I've heard that from multiple people. I know people out there who launch businesses and they say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Vegas, since it's so densely populated in a close area,
right,
the community is open, thriving, growing. And it's kind of wild because, like, if you know one person, everyone's just like, what is it? It's like you're always one step away from meeting a person you need to know.
Yeah.
It's just wild here.
Yeah, Vegas definitely has tons of businesses, right? And business leaders, right? I think a lot of some of the top content creators are right here in Las Vegas, which is really cool. But it's not just that. I mean, we're also like the capital city, capital of the world for fun, for entertainment, for sports. And I think the thing I'm most excited about is the fact that we get the conventions here all the time.
Exactly.
Right?
I was going to say, yeah.
Whenever business is slow, for me, I could just go to a convention, literally look up the convention center. What's going on this week? Oh, a bunch of insurance agents are meeting up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put on a badge that says I'm a content creator or something, and literally go in there, with a camera behind me, and then get in there and then start interviewing people, and then, start building relationships and start growing business. And I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah.
And that's an endorsement for why people should be taking full advantage of everything Vegas has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been doing the same to an extent, right? Because you've done some convention conference work. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. I was actually going to touch on it. Yeah. Vegas is incredible with that because everyone comes here.
Yeah.
And I've worked with a whole bunch of conventions, but one that I'm really liking right now is with Ryan Panita's team called WealthCon.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff around that.
Yeah. So I got to work with Ryan Panita and his whole team and go and help out at that convention. And it's just an amazing group, an amazing environment. And it's crazy. I got to meet people like Ed Milet, Sean Cannell, and it's just insane. It's insane some of the people you meet. Andy Elliott as well. Andy Elliott's freaking awesome.
That's cool. Cool. And you're doing pretty much tons of videography for them, and capturing the conference recap and all that kind of jazz.
Video, photo stuff, yeah. And they have some incredible teams there. So it's awesome. And just to be around that environment and just to be around people who are like, motivated and driven and want to do more, it's so great.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the big pieces, right, that folks need to get to if they're an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship can be lonely, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's important to surround yourself with entrepreneurs. And that was a big reason for why I started the Promise Startups community, was because entrepreneurship was lonely, and I wanted to be around other folks and so have people start supporting each other.
Exactly.
But I got a question for you. What are some of the things that you've seen in the Ed Milets of the world, people who are executing at a high level? that they're doing that other people aren't? That's what are like some of the missing ingredients that you probably had some insights on. You're like, this is why they're crushing it, or some lessons that you've learned from that.
It's honestly just as simple as they keep showing up.
Yeah,
it's like
consistency.
even when they don't want to, they're still there.
Yeah,
and they don't make excuses for it. It's
Yeah.
just consistency and being authentic and not being
Yeah.
afraid to just like show who you really are.
Mhm.
That's something that a lot of people struggle with, and I never realized how many people actually struggle with just putting yourselves out there and
Yeah.
being able to take a risk on yourself,
Mhm. Mhm.
But if you're willing to do that and just continue to do that, you're gonna see success.
Yeah.
It's just gotta keep showing up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think that's a really great point. Consistency over time, right? You
Mhm.
said you've been doing your video production business for 3 years, and
Mhm.
it's like, the first 2 years is probably a lot of like eating ramen and stressing out over the next client, but there's definitely that momentum that comes, and it really only comes as a result of the consistency.
Exactly. It's just one of the things where it's like you can't expect instant success. I mean,
Yeah.
what is it? They say success in business is like a bamboo tree.
Mm.
It's like it doesn't do anything for 5 years and all of a sudden just explodes.
Right. Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Yep. And you can't quit along the way, right?
Nope.
You gotta say it's like the same with gym and weight loss, right?
Exactly.
Like, be working out for 6 months. It's gonna take a while to see those improvements, right? But
Mhm.
and it's interesting because I've been working out for just that amount of time, 6 months, pretty consistently.
There you go.
Like 5 to 7 days a week, like
Good.
going ham. And then that's been cool. But what I've been put in my mindset is, all right, well, I'm not going to pay attention to the results for like 3 years. Okay, I'm going to wait, and see what the results are like, in that third year mark, and then I'll be like, okay, that worked out. And I kind of think about it the same way with my business too, right? It's like, got to do this for multiple years to really see the results that we want to get after.
Yeah, you can't expect instant gratification.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's part of the thing that I feel like it's a struggle. I feel like so many